Good morning. Today is Friday the 3rd, and we are gearing up for a quiet 4th of July at home, which is okay. It'll definitely be the quietest July 4th that we have ever celebrated. But, you just kind of take what you can at the moment. So it is decently late already. It's almost not morning anymore. It's 11:30. We are gearing up to go to the grocery store. Super fun, I know. It's probably going to be really crowded, and I'm not looking forward to that. And we probably should have shopped sooner because, like many Americans, we're hoping to do some grilling this weekend. And who knows what's going to be left. So hopefully we'll be able to get the ground beef for the burgers that we want and the buns and anything else that we are planning on getting, but we'll see. So we're gonna go to the store soon, and I am not gonna take you along for that because I do not take my phone with me to the store recently, so that I am not tempted to touch it in any way. We have been going old school and printing out our grocery list. And just making sure that we are kind of staying as safe as possible, not touching our phones, not bringing our phones at all, so that we don't have to clean them later. That is something we do every couple of days anyways, but it would definitely be something we would have to do if we took our phones with us. So just kind of avoiding that impulse entirely. So gonna go to the store, and I think I don't know what we're going to get up to today. Kind of looking around, there's a lot of stuff that can probably be put away, so I'd like to do some tidying so that we can then just kind of enjoy the weekend and have a fresh home to enjoy. Looking at the plants, they need watered. Looking at some knitting, that's inevitable. Definitely going to be doing some knitting, probably a lot of knitting this weekend. But we'll just kind of see what I get up to. Speaking of knitting, let me show you what I'm working on right now. So, the last couple of weeks I was incredibly monogamous and really only had one project on the needles, which is surprising for me. And it was my Marettimo top that I cast on, 2 weeks ago maybe. And so, using just the prettiest yarn, I finished, as you can see, kind of the feather and fan lace at the bottom, this black kind of trim edging that you see is cascade, then this kind of fiery, earthy, beautiful, orangey, reddish, bluish green yarn is from Blackcat Fibers. This is the Burl colorway, and it looks so pretty. And then I am onto the main color. I have a good bit of the body done already. I think it's about 2/3 of the way done until I need to split for the armholes. So maybe 5 more inches, and then I can split for the armholes. But this main color is Fiber Story. This main color is Fiber Story, and this is the Willow colorway. So it's kind of interesting how I think the speckles look more pronounced when they're knit than they do in the skein or the cake. So a little more speckled than I was expecting, but I'm not mad about it. So this is kind of plugging along. Did I say what this was? This is the Marettimo tee, and I am obviously hoping to have this finished so that I can wear it at some point on a cooler summer day or early in the fall. So hoping to keep plugging away on this. At the moment, it's nice to just kind of pick up because it's endless stockinette at the moment. But even the lace was super simple and engaging. This part flew by for sure. But that's plugging along. Inside of this really cute bag, these little black and white sheeps that are knitting on the front, and then this front pocket has some embroidered sheep and farm animals It's got, if I can get it undone, you guys, I'm struggling today. This little pocket, lots of different pockets in here. But this bag was actually made for me by my mother-in-law. So I love this bag a lot. I got it, she gave it to me as a birthday gift 2 years ago. So I love this one. Inside of this, though, in a slightly different cheap fabric on the inside, living in here is my avocado dyed yarn. And, oh my gosh, really? I stopped in the middle of a row. That's not like me at all. I took this to knitting the other night and got no knitting done at all whatsoever. But you can kind of see what's happening here. Working on that sample for my Vapor Trails shoulder wrap. So not too much done, only just a couple of repeats. And it's looking a little more tan on my screen than it is in person. It's a little more kind of a peachy pink. But this was with the yarn I dyed with avocado pits. And then, last but not least, 2 days ago, I cast on a new project. I kind of have it sort of on a sock blocker at the moment. I am starting a new sock design. So, the idea is that this is actually going to be the front. The front is going to be totally plain, and then down the back of the leg kind of have this leaf motif. So I was just kind of sticking it sort of on the blocker to kind of see the lace stretched out, and I think it looks so very pretty. I think it is time to do the heel. I don't know, I'm kind of waffling. Might make it longer, or I might just move right into the heel now. We'll see. But this yarn is from Leadingman Fiber Arts. I've had this in my stash for 4 years now. I got it at YarnCon 2016. And like I said, this is Leadingman Fiber Arts. It is incredibly soft. Really, really thoroughly enjoying working on this. And this is the Wild Goose Chase colorway. So I've made a pair of socks with their yarn before that I really love, and I'm really loving their yarn for this pair of socks as well. So like I said, this is kind of a design I'm playing around with, and doesn't have a name yet or anything. It might not even come out into the published world, but just kind of playing around for now. But like I said, I started this 2 days ago. I knit all of this in 2 days, which I think is just kind of flying by. But the project bag that it is in is my one that has almost all of my pens on it. This is a project bag that was made for me by David's sister. So I've got a bag from my mother-in-law and a bag from my sister-in-law, who are both knitters as well. So they really kind of understand the need for lots of pockets. Like I've got my set of DPNs here, I've got a crochet hook, and then it's kind of got the pocket on the inside. But really love this one. You can just kind of slip it over your arm, and it's the one that I have the majority of my pens on. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm knitting on right now. Just those 3 projects. It's kind of my trifecta of knitting projects that I like to have on my needles. 1 top, 1 shawl wrap scarf thing, and then 1 sock. So I am a pretty happy camper right now. happy Friday. It is now Friday the 10th because I did almost no filming this week because, I don't know, I was just feeling the social emotional effects of coronavirus this week, in that I was missing family and just missing getting outside and doing things and missing friends and missing quote unquote normal life. And so I spent a good bit of the week on the couch, and that was not exciting to see. So, I was just kind of taking a few days to take care of myself, but I am feeling much better today. I am so ready to kind of just kick off the weekend. Not that anything exciting is happening, but I'm going to spend some time outside. I am probably going to sit outside and do some knitting. That was the other thing. It was oppressively hot this week. It was like 95. Way too hot to get outside. But today it rained all last night, so the heat broke and it's back into the 80s, it feels amazing compared to how it felt earlier this week. So I'm going to get outside and maybe do some knitting outside and just kind of soak up the nice weather, because I'm sure it will get hot again. And maybe make a smoothie. That sounds really good. The grocery store had strawberries on sale for $1 a pound, which is insane. So we bought 4 pounds, and which meant we had to freeze like half of them before they went bad. So I think a smoothie is in order, and some knitting, and just enjoying feeling good again.